Cha skin. Alright, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? We got Artemis up against Izanami here. This will be an interesting matchup, one that I think probably Izanami most definitely wins. Early pressure is going to be crazy. We're going to have a very hard time getting through it. But if we do get through it, I think our late games will be somewhat similar at least. And she doesn't have CC immunity for my ult, so I like that. I'm starting out with the Hunter's Blessing because the new active, the Attacker's Blessing, is not available because Hi-Rez kind of stupidly had some errors where awards were gone and the new starter items were gone. And they only let the awards get back into the game because, well, again, they don't care about the games other than Conquest. Oh, good lucky crit though. And yeah, so I don't know when we're going to get the starters back. Knowing Hi-Rez and their track record with taking care of other game modes, I highly doubt it'll be soon. I feel like it's not going to be till the next patch, but we'll see. Maybe they'll come through. If not for Duel, then for Assault. But yeah, I think that Attacker's Blessing is a really cool item that's kind of shifting the way that Duel's being played in the early game, because it gives you a lot more clear and a lot more, you know, just early game openings. Wow, this guy's getting pressured super hard, and it's funny, he's getting reverse pressured. You know, he's the one that has the pressure in lane, but he is, he just walked into a lot of my autos and getting caught out. Well, Artemis doesn't have the best clear. She has, you know, a formidable defense where if she hits you with her 3, it actually does quite a bit. You know, it's a great poke tool. It's just that it consumes a lot of mana and it's not up all that often. And of course, if you get some nice crits, you can fend somebody off really well. So we end up winning the early right there. Her having the exact same build as me too. She just wasn't prioritizing the wave and was trying to fight me and wasn't hitting me as much as I was hitting him. A lot of factors, but basically we came away with it. Oh, if I ult when she's invis, is it still target? I'm not too sure. That's a good question. I've never had that interaction. I'm not positive. She's just going for that. So we go too. Devos is very expensive now. It went up to 1,700, or not 1,700. I forget the whole thing. I was thinking that tier 2 it's 1,700, where it used to be 1,400. So it's 300 gold increase, which is quite a bit. Yeah, big nerf to the item, but in Duel, I think Devos is still just so OP that it will be, you know, the way that you go.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Nice bubble. They've done a lot for, what's it called, Artemis's mana cost, and yet it still always feels so overwhelming to me. Alright, finish up the dev gloves. She already had hers finished before us, unfortunately. He had a little bit more gold. And backed a little sooner. I love this skin for her. I think just her like base model, her tier 2, and this one are so much better than all her other skins.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's just me though. I don't like all the, you know, all the flair of all the other ones, but I like to keep it basic with Artemis. She's the best. As is, you know what I'm saying? This one and the, what is it? The convention skin, really nice too. But yeah, this was definitely my favorite. A lot harder for me to stack than it is for her. But we're holding in here in the early game, and that's, you know, the most important part, the hardest part that it'll be for us. So I feel pretty confident.
This gets to the point.
This could honestly be a matchup where Izanami, if she clears correctly and just prioritizes all the buffs, should be able to take Artemis out before she ever comes online. We prevented her from doing that, so that's a good look. Ugh, kill them before the freaking tower. Looks like she's gonna be able to get that red.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Nice, there we go. Ooh, that was a little scary, but she didn't have as much damage as I thought she would. I ate everything, and yet we still came out on top. Like I said, Artemis' 3 hits very hard. And she had red buff too? That's really weird. We were both at the same point of our builds. With her slightly up in Devo stacks. The board just hit her very hard as well, but her ult hit me. I don't know. I'm not sure. Guess she didn't get in enough autos. Oh, I was critting her? Did I crit her like crazy? Oh, that's why?
Always be prepared.
Did I not even notice and I crit her like insanely hard? Alright, that makes sense then. Sometimes when you're in the moment with Artemis, like you don't even look. You don't even notice the crits. I just gotta land on my shit. I crit at least 4 times? Alright, well. He's mad then. Play off that.
Get out of this.
Oh, wow, that does suck. That's so weird. Oh, get shit on. But, that is weird because she had just, like, been in the startup of the 3 for so long there and it didn't proc. My guy just stood there. Whoops.
Get out of this.
Holy crap.
There are no laws here.
I just trusted myself with that last one. I fucking spun my mouse and just said, alright. Heart of the cards, baby. And thank God it came through. Alright, I know YouTube gets extremely mad when I do that and I don't level an ability 3 or 4 times. But it was very intense. I was trying to figure out what happened in the last fight.
Nice work,
there was a lot going on. You have to understand.
A middle enemy tower.
Yeah, but that Tusky was seriously on potato mode. I don't know what he was doing.
That should keep unwanted advancements at bay.
They did rework Tusky, and he's still like that.
Your middle tower is under attack.
But that is Izanami clear, and fucking pressure on the towers is coming in handy here. She takes in like undeserved quarter of my tower, or over that.
Get out of this.
That's a killing
Nice,
spree.
nowhere for her to go. I just wanted to make sure I closed the gap, most importantly there. Let the creeps do their work. If she wasn't going to run into my auto, she was going to have to run into the creeps. Always a really important thing to do, you know, sometimes you don't have to aim at them, you have to aim where they need to be. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know that, but you can use that knowledge of where they're going to need to be to make sure that you condition them into a really bad spot. Because if I aimed at her there and she juked forward, then she could have got away from the creeps and me, and then she might have survived. Whereas shooting where she would need to be instead of at her, And looking like a missed auto. Some people just gonna say I'm trying to justify a missed auto, but looking like a missed auto ends up being the better play overall. Just because you had the guarantee of the creeps. Yeah, so we ended up completely running this game. After some really close calls and some lucky crits that she needs so desperately in the early. The thing with her, you know, is just that it's just so unreliable. It's all up to the RNG. She can get off to a great start like this because of a few lucky crits, then she can have a fantastic game. But if she doesn't, then she can just get completely snowballed over. I think her build was right and everything, too. We've had good interactions with our boar on her. I really like this guy. She's, you know, she's always been one of my favorite hunters.
Praise,
She's
baby!
a little bit more
I love
viable.
There are no laws here in Smite.
We're so far ahead that we were
Killing is
able to
actually
just
perfect.
face tank him with the boar, knew that he didn't have needs, and then absorb his damage with the Shield of Thorns and take it. Jesus, I didn't expect him to be that close, or not that close or that quick, but it was. Happy, happy with an Artemis win. GG. And thank you so much, Polar Prox, for the sub. I really appreciate it.